Hey everybody, Scar here today, and today I want to talk about consistency. Consistency is a real important thing when it comes to streaming, making YouTube content, making any sort of content, or even just on a day-to-day when you're consistent about something, it's just a good habit. So typically when people are first say starting off in streaming, typically people talk about schedule being like one of their priorities when it first starting to stream. But if you really think about it, schedule is just a consistent time that you are dedicated to actually streaming, which is then therefore going to help improve you overall. So being consistent is a key thing to say starting off for going streaming. Say for me making YouTube videos, if you actually look at my past couple videos, I'll link one of them possibly somewhere around here or anything. You're gonna notice that I've been recently, when I've been posting my more recent videos, I've been wearing this shirt. That is a consistent thing. More so as well, you may notice that consistently in all my videos that I'm talking to you more so in this form manner, where I'm not cutting around different parts of what I've recorded, but more so just a free speech, consistent flow of words coming out of my mouth. And I feel like that's kind of the content I want to consistently deliver to you guys, like more of an unedited, raw, kind of off the top of my head kind of video. The other thing too is I'm gonna be consistently uploading daily. So for the past week before I recorded this video, literally I just did my first daily upload consistently. So this video is actually gonna be the start of the next set of videos I'm gonna be posting daily consistently. So I'm gonna be consistently working. And if you're kind of catching along, I'm saying the word consistent a lot, so consistency is key to everything. The other thing too is when you're consistent, people know when to expect certain things, whether it's you consistently go live every night at 8 o'clock, whether you consistently play a particular game. Like when you do things consistently, people come to expect these consistents. It's when you typically run into, when you go off consistency, that's when everything gets a little hairy. And especially when starting off, when it comes to making anything, being consistent is key when it comes to growing, because also when you're consistent about doing something, you're consistent about becoming better at what you're doing. So being consistent on making videos, streaming, playing a very hard part of a video game, mastering combos and doing all this, eventually you are going to become better. That's why if you ever notice a lot of your bigger streamers, the way they talk about how they became bigger, grew their audience, is that they were consistently streaming these 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 hour streams consistently, and therefore their viewers consistently knew when to expect them to be in when they were live. It's not like, because depending on what platform you're on, sometimes the notification system is very is very weird. So if you're consistent about being live at a certain time, whether or not the notification system sends hey, I'm live, people know just when to come by and catch your stream. So just in general, if you keep a consistent mind of work when it comes to anything, when it comes to content creation, streaming, Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff, people typically then to expect a schedule when you put out things. It's when you become inconsistent is when you kind of find these moments where you're kind of like, I don't get why I'm not growing, why I don't get why no one's liking my videos or watching my videos or liking my posts and all that stuff. And when you are inconsistent, you start to have a disconnect from what your viewers expect to what what you expect them, what you expect to happen. So if you're consistent about everything, eventually it will catch fire in some sort of way, whether you have people pop in more often, you get more discovered. It's just consistency is truly the king when it comes to being a new streamer or new to anything, that when you're going to be better off being consistent about something than if you were, I'll just do it whenever I have free time, as well as if you were to stream, you want to consistently stream for the same amount of time. You don't want to be like, okay, I'll be live for an hour, then I'll be live for 5 hours, then I'll be, because when, you don't want to watch a TV show and it jump around to it consistently being it being 30 minutes to an hour and a half to an hour to 45 minutes to 15 minutes, because you would never be, you wouldn't know how, where or what the show is going to be. But if you know that someone's live for 3 hours and you can't make you know, the minute they go live, but you know they're gonna be live for 3 hours and you're gonna hop in at some point. Well, at least you're consistently knowing that they're live at some point within 3 hours after they go live. So if you can't make it at the start of the stream, you can make it in the middle, the end, they're maybe still in the beginning, maybe in the first like half hour, 45 minutes, you know. But consistency overall, if I haven't iterated it like 500 times in this video, is key. You know, I'm being very consistent about saying the word consistency. By the end of this video, you know, I'm sure you're gonna hate me, you know, hate hearing the word saying consistency, or hate me saying the word consistency. But if you'd like this video, you know, slap that thumbs up. If you want to leave comments down below about you being consistent, or what ways you helped yourself become consistent about doing something, you know, let me know down in the comments below as well. And if you like the videos I'm producing, slap that subscribe button, turn that bell notification on, and I will catch you in the next video.